Today on the channel, we continue our quest to build the Condiment King with Batman the Animated Series, Mr. Freeze, and Robin.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Batman Animated Series DC McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got Robin, we got Mr. Freeze. But for all your McFarlane toy needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we're on a quest to build the Condiment King. And we got Robin and Mr. Freeze right here. I guess we'll start with Robin first, because heck, why not? And of course, you can find these at your Target stores right now. Eventually, I think they will be in more places. I think there's a limited timed exclusive period with Target. Then you'll be able to find it some other places. So stay tuned for that in the near future. But there's old Robin looking only like a Robin could look if he was in the package with some legs for the Condiment King. That's exactly how he would look. Batman Animated Series logo down here. Of course, McFarlane logo up top. Batman Animated Series Robin over here. Little Robin over here, and then on the back, we got a little cross-sell down below. Of course, we're unboxing all these. We got the Condiment King. A lot of fun going on with the old Batman Animated Series. Collect them all, as it does say. And, of course, we got Scarecrow still to unbox. We did unbox Batman and the Bat Cycle earlier, so check out those if you mixed them. There it goes. See you later. Goodbye. Let's get Robin's card here. There it is. Maybe. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Let's see what it says about our friend Robin here. Robin. Richard Grayson, never call him Dick. He is not a Dick, he's a Richard. A popular acrobat and the young star of the Haley's Circus and the Flying Graysons. Dick Grayson's life was turned upside down like a young, fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Exactly. When his parents were murdered during a trapeze performance while visiting Gotham City. Dick was soon taken in by the wealthy Bruce Wayne, becoming his ward. After Grayson learned that Batman and Bruce Wayne were one of the same, he began to train with the hero and then adopted the identity of the crime fighter Robin. There it is. The more you know, the more you know. But let's get old Robin here. Robin, just a little guy, as we can see in the plastic prison. We're going to pop him out. A lot of twist ties per the norm here with McFarlane Toys, never messing around as we do. And of course, McFarlane, he's got the worst tape. Oh, just broke that twist tie. He's got the worst tape ever. Because it's the most stickiest tape I've ever seen in my life, and it is almost impossible to get these hands out. You got to sit here and carve them out. They just don't pull. It's a wild thing in the tape game these days. McFarlane, he's got some crazy tape supplier. There's no doubt about it, if you ask me. Oh my gosh, Condiment King strapped in on the legs as well. Oh my gosh, we got so many twist ties. It's overkill. When is too many twist ties too many? And now I can't get all this tape out. Oh, it's just going to have a meltdown here. We got tape, of course, on this. There's that. All right, we got that going on. And then, of course, got to have all these hands taped in. You got to tape every single hand in here. Why would you not? It's, like I said, stickiest tape ever known to man kind. And we got twist ties everywhere. This is a dangerous unboxing and a frustrating unboxing. I don't need this much tape in my toys here. That is for sure. But we're getting it. We're doing it like we always do. Just going to take all day. There it goes. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Condiment King first. We got the legs for him. We're going to build him later on. We are going to unbox both versions of Scarecrow, and we'll take a look at this in that same video. So check that out. And oh my gosh, it finally happened. Look at that. Cut my finger open. I don't know how I did that. On the plastic, I guess, unboxing that. Not exactly sure, but I am bleeding. And as I've said, I will make sure I stick through the review even with the blood. Man, oh man, a dangerous unboxing is what that is. I actually have a piece of a paper towel right here. You know, clean off that DNA. Oh my gosh, blood going everywhere. What are we doing? Bleeding everywhere at the table. Blood, sweat, tears, it's all in this review. It's all in this review. But we got the Condiment King going on strong there. We got some accessories here. We got a little boy wonder action. He's going to fling this around. He's got little 3 balls. It almost looks like a little trident here, but it is a nice little kind of rope thing. Bam, there it is, little accessory piece. Blood just getting everywhere. I'm glad. I guess this was here for a reason, this piece of paper towel, just in case. I'll get stitches later. I'll get them later. Who knows? We do got gripping hands here for Robin. We got 2 green gloved gripping hands. Looking pretty good. No big deal right there. We do get the little batarang once again. We saw this with Batman. Now we got one with Robin. Shooting off there, doing whatever he needs to do. Looking good. And then we got 2 fists of Robin Fury. When the chips are down, even the little guys can swing a punch or 2. And that's what Robin's going to do. He's going to be throwing punches, maybe even in bunches. We'll see what happens with that. But now we get old Robin, old Dick Grayson, out of the package, looking extra interesting here. He does got a soft vinyl plastic cape here. Vinyl, I don't know, but it's plastic, that's for sure. It's not cloth, but he's got a black cape going on. Even doubles as a little bit of a shawl going over the corner there. Got the R on the chest, of course, for Red Robin. He loves his hamburgers, as we do know. Holy cow, we're really bleeding. We're really bleeding here. It's just the way it goes. I've been threatening one of these days I'm going to cut myself, and the day is here. It's like Dippin' Dots. The ice cream of the future today is what that is. But bear with me. Bear with my DNA as we go through this. But an interesting one, but a very small feeling figure. As we usually see with Build-A-Figure waves, the small figure usually gets the biggest part of the body of the Build-A-Figure. We got that with Robin right here today. But he does look good. It does look like Robin. He's got some of that black hair going on. He's got that little Lone Ranger mask that he's known for going there as well. Looking pretty good. We do got the cell shading throughout on this one. The shading always looks a little interesting, especially on his face here, as it kind of makes him look a little yellow on the side of the face. So a little bit weird with the shading. As far as I'm concerned, it just looks a little bit weird, a little bit strange. And then he's got the green tights throughout, and the green's got some darkness from the shading. Very, very small boots, very, very small feet on Robin. He's going to be one of those ones that I think is going to be a little difficult to stand, as you can imagine. As the blood keeps pouring, we're just going to keep wiping the blood away. We're not stopping. We're not stopping, folks. We're not going to do it. We're going to see if we can fill this paper towel with my DNA by the time it's all done. We'll see what happens. But the arms do go around, but you are limited by the cape on here. All that cape, always getting in the way. We do get a single jointed elbow, side to side of that elbow. Very tough joints there. Be careful with that. You don't want to break anything. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation, no. Oh, yeah, there it is. Right underneath the belt is the waist articulation, so we do got some of that. He can do those big old trapeze splits if he needs to. He's got that going on, of course. And then we got the single-jointed knees, very, very toothpick-like knees on here. Be very careful moving those, I will say that. Boot cut, and then ankles back and forth. No holes in his feet, so no peg stands for Robin. I'm not sure exactly how you're going to make him stand. He's going to have some trouble standing. There's no way around that there. But there's old Robin doing his thing. It's okay. It's a little small, but Robin's a little guy. He was a little guy for a while, as we know. More blood building up. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a fun one here. Fun one here. But there it is. Now we turn our attention as there's a chill in the air with Mr. Freeze. And I'm very excited for the Build-A-Figure Mr. Freeze Arnold Schwarzenegger edition coming from McFarlane Toys. Maybe before the year is up. We'll see what happens with that. But there's old Victor Freeze, whatever we're going to call him. Looking good. Big plastic window there. He's got some Condiment King accessories as well as his own Batman Animated Series logo. Build the Condiment King. Of course, McFarlane logo at the top. Ages 12 and up. Oh, my daughter Elle, she is just in luck. She is 12 years old. We can let her play with this. Sorry, Emma, maybe another day. Mr. Freeze on the side. Mr. Freeze on the side. And then on the back of the package, we got the cross-sell down below. You got the Condiment King in all of his condiment glory. He's got the relish. He's got the mustard. Maybe not all that kind of stuff, but it would be fun if he had a relish gun. That would be pretty cool if you ask me. Packaging, gotta go. See you later. Goodbye. And then we get this. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Another time to get that blood off. Oh my gosh, the blood's not clotting. What does that mean? Am I unhealthy? Am I dying? Should the blood clot by now? Who knows? I got a bad back. I got a bad hand. I'm falling apart. Falling apart right here at the table. I want to go out on stage, just like Lemmy always said. I'll go out on stage. Maybe not. I'd like to do it maybe in my own bed. The comfort of my own bed. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Mr. Freeze, what's to say about him? Dr. Victor Fries, all my favorite French fry. At first glance, Mr. Freeze seems like a sympathetic criminal. After all, he was devoted his life to looking for a cure for his beloved Nora, so that she may be thawed from her cryogenic state and reunited with him. In fact, Victor Fries is a dangerous sociopath whose single-mindedness has transformed him into a, dare I say, supervillain. Put the cards down. The chips are down. The blood is down. And Mr. Freeze, an all-time iconic one for the Batman animated series. I always loved Batman the animated series. Action figures when I was a kid. I didn't get to watch all the shows, as I talked about, but Mr. Freeze was an all-time favorite figure of mine back in the day. Killer Croc and Clayface, two other ones I really did like back then. But Mr. Freeze, always a good one here. And there he is in the old plastic prison. Gonna have to cut him out of the plastic prison. And man, do we have enough hands for him? This is just out of control. I would like a little cheaper price point on this set and less hands. I do not need this many hands for Mr. Freeze. You know, I could just have a gripping hands and a fisted hands, and I could call that good. But apparently they want to go all in here as I get DNA all over. That's the story. This unboxing should be called Kyle's DNA. Oh my gosh, locked in around the waist as well, and we're tight in the waist. How do I get in there? Oh, gotta get it. There it is. Got it right there. And oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's crazy. What an unboxing. Where else do you get unboxings like this? Oh my gosh, off the rails. Plastic tape everywhere. Gotta knock all that off. Oh, McFarlane. Oh, McFarlane. Oh, McFarlane. Oh my, more twist ties on here. Just never ends. It never ends. There it is. Tape. All right, I'm concentrating here. I'm getting it. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. I'm just going to cut this finger off. I might as well, as much as I'm bleeding all over the place. A bloody unboxing. Truly the most blood on an unboxing video anybody will ever watch. I think that is the case right here. Holy cow. Somebody get the blood bank. Somebody, let's donate this blood. Maybe I can help somebody. It's fueled up on Monster and everything else right now. Who knows? There it is. It's unbelievable how much tape they use on these hands, though. I will tell you that. It's frustrating, too. It's frustrating. I just want to open my fingers. I just want to get it out. But here we are. Fighting to the bitter end here. Just getting blood everywhere. Just unbelievable. It's wiping blood all over. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. It's a gusher, folks. Bear with me. It's a very unprofessional review. You should stop and get a Band-Aid, but not me. I'm not getting a Band-Aid. All right, let's get down to business here. Let's get down to some hands business. And doesn't he... this is the way this review's going. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, doesn't he have a helmet thing here? And he does, thankfully. I didn't lose that or throw it away, but he does got the helmet. This does clip over here. It is removable if you need it to be, so I'm here for that all day long. I like that it is removable, so you can turn his head different directions if you want to. So I'm a little worried that wasn't on there, as I get blood all over him, too. Just a bloody one. I should just paint my face. Remember Jerry Lynn back in the ECW days when he put, like, dye on his chest and blood? That was awesome. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put it on my forehead. Who knows? Who knows? But we do got accessories here. We got every hand you could ever want for a Mr. Freeze here. Unbelievable amount of hands. I've never seen anything like it. This is overkill like I've never seen before. But we do got a gripping hand. We do got a second gripping hand. We do got two fists of fury, of course, Mr. Freeze. When he can't freeze anymore, he's got to rely on the fist there. He's got to do some of that, I guess. We do get two gripping hands right here. He's got two gripping hands out of the package. Then you got two splayed out hands as well. So plenty of hands there for old Mr. Freeze. And then you get a little freeze gun action for him. It looks like you could put an effect piece in there if you needed to, but he does have a nice little freeze gun, but very plain Jane, just all one color. Really is what it is. An interesting one. And I forgot the Condiment King. We got his back thing, and of course you got the ketchup and mustard guns. Got some nice ropes coming down on this. We'll talk about that when we put together the Condiment King and go over him along with Scarecrow in a future video. Hopefully less bloody on that one. We'll see what happens there. The blood keeps pouring. The blood keeps pouring. And then we go to Mr. Freeze. Oh my gosh, looking just like a Mr. Freeze would look. I am here for this. I always like those little glasses. Very scientific-like. The red lenses looking good. Big head on him. A big long head on him. You do get the little backpack here that is removable if you need it to be. That's kind of his freezing tank, I guess we'll call that. And then he does look like Mr. Freeze. Really makes me feel like the old school Batman animated series figures from the 90s. He does have that kind of same vibe to him. Purple gloved hands, of course, we went through all the hands. Purple boots going there. And then you got those kind of like rings over his wrists, his elbows, his shoulders, the top of his boots. Looking very, very nice. It's Mr. Freeze all day long. And if you're familiar with Batman animated series, you're familiar with the toy line back in the day, you know who exactly this is. Very interesting in the elbow department. Do we got any movement here? Doesn't seem that he has really much movement out of these elbows, so that is weird. A very less articulation, I guess. Hands are obviously removable. Arms do move around on him. You get some side to side, but really nothing as far as elbows go. Nothing waist articulation-wise. Head, you do get some movement there. Of course, we talked about the removable helmet. You do get a single jointed knee, no side to side there. You do get a boot cut, and you do get ankles. He does got kind of a big snow boots going on there, so he should stand on his own fairly good. And maybe should. There it is. He does stand. He does got peg holes. Let's see. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. What do you know? Fits right there on a stand pretty good. Pretty good for old Mr. Freeze. No issues with this one here. The biggest gripe about this one, and talk about the smallest gripe ever, just takes forever to get them out of the package. Way too many twist ties on these figures. Absolutely unbelievable, and I can't believe I'm complaining, if you can call it a complaint, but man, too many hands. Nobody needs this many hands for Mr. Freeze. It just feels kind of a waste there at the end of the day. You can only use 2 hands. I don't think you need all these ones, but it is what it is. McFarlane's going to McFarlane at the end of the day. But we got Robin looking pretty good. Both of these ones look like they just stepped out of the animated series. You can't ask for much more than that. 2 really good looking figures here. Like I said, Target stores right now, hopefully everywhere in the future. But there it is, Mr. Freeze. There's Robin. There's a bloody finger. For the first time ever, we bled all over, and it looks like the blood has finally stopped. So, made it through. I'm going to survive to another day. So, what do you guys think, though? Are you going to pick these 2 up? Long game, no game, playing any kind of game? Let me know your thoughts on Robin and Mr. Freeze. And, of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, of course, on both YouTube channels and Patreon. Early access to both YouTube channels' videos on top of all kinds of other stuff. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So, for Robin, Mr. Freeze, I'm off to get a Band-Aid. I'll see you guys all real soon.